Okay, if you see 3 dots in red, where do you go? Where does your mind immediately go?
I had a good run. This is it.
Yeah, so guys, for this episode of Movie Talk, we are gonna take a step back and we're gonna talk about the movie Prey, but we're gonna do it with a little bit of context because the Predator franchise, it's a franchise, it's not just a couple of episodes. This is the 5th movie of the franchise, and there's games, and then there is
comic books,
and then there's even spin-offs of Alien vs. Predator, so this is like all-encompassing.
Why do you want to hunt?
Because you all think that I can't. I saw a sign in the sky. I'm ready.
Mauwi, Nita.
When did you see the first one, Predator, that came out in 1987?
First one I saw, I would have been about 12 or 13.
Yeah, that makes sense.
First Predator movie I ever saw was Alien vs. Predator.
That was the first one you ever saw?
That was the first one I ever saw.
Predator definitely was the first one I ever saw.
Okay.
I mean, it was so good.
Yeah, no, it was really good. It's straight up a classic.
Arnold and Carl Weathers. Next is Predator 2. That's not a good movie. So that came out in 1990. That one is like some weird story about there's like a Colombian drug cartel war going on, and like somehow or another the Predators get involved or something. I can't even recall. It was
Predators need their coke.
Yeah, exactly. Gotta stay awake. They're the ultimate predator. That had Danny Glover, Gary Busey, Bill Paxton, and it really wasn't good. Next, actually good movie, Predators. That came out in 2010. That one had Adrian Brody and Lawrence Fishburne. Did you see that one?
I've seen bits and pieces of that one.
So that's where all these bad guys, Adrian Brody's like a mercenary, and then a bunch of inmates that are on like their last row death sentence or whatever, they just like get dropped on an alien planet and they have no idea why, and they're being hunted for sport by aliens.
That was the 2010 movie? I thought that was more recent.
No, the more recent one was 2018. And that one, I actually liked a lot. That one had Keegan-Michael Kay, Olivia Munn, Thomas Jane, and that's like Big Predator versus Little Predator. And Little Predator is trying to like help the humans a little bit, make it a little more fair.
Yeah.
And Big Predator, they find is like actually hunting the little predators. That one is crazy.
And then now they're going to, in Prey, they're hunting down Native Americans. So
Yeah, they're going, Comanches.
Comanches, okay.
Yeah. The Comanches, and that's based in 1719. So there's like some like French-Indian War going on stuff. It's a Comanche woman who is fighting gender norms and like trying to be a warrior herself. This movie looks interesting.
I love that they didn't give away it was Predator until like
Halfway through.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh. Can we have a heart-to-heart though? So like we're in a time where like bows and arrows are like the best we have, and Predators still come over here with like lasers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't think they're that great of hunters. They obviously have the edge.
No, but obviously it hasn't worked out for them. The more technologically advanced they get into our system, the more they lose.
Right.
So they're like, we're supposed to be such good predators, but we're really embarrassed by this. So we're gonna go back into the 1719s and fight an Indian who is battling gender norms and some guys who fire muskets one at a time. They have to like, oh, they're coming. Load.
How do we keep outsmarting them, and they're supposed to be like the superior species?
It's a great question. Like that should be the next one, where we actually go to them.
Where the humans are like, I'm sick of these.
Yeah.
I have had it with these snakes on this plane.
Where people are going back to theatrical releases. This movie is not, which I find interesting. It's a Hulu original, and it's going out on Hulu and Disney+. August 5th, so as you're watching this on television, the movie has already come out. If you're watching this online, the possibility that it has just come out. What do you think? This is gonna be good.
I'm gonna give it a 6.9 because I don't want to give it a 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 6.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll see it. I like Predator movies. They're fun. They're stupid. You turn your mind off and eat some popcorn.
Yeah.
You know, let us know your thoughts on Prey. Are you gonna see it? What do you think it's gonna be? If you have seen it, what kind of rating did you give it? Anywhere you watch NewsWatch, whether that be Facebook, YouTube, NewsWatchTV.com, AMC, or on Amazon Fire. Like I said, 6 out of 10. 6.9 out of 10. So we're rocking around the 6.45.
Right.
Yeah, it's a fine movie.
It'll do.
It'll do. Fine. These are our ratings for Prey.